Coach, this has been fantastic. I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you about your lovely wife, Maureen, who has been through all of this, I guess, with you for, I don't know, almost 60 years, I'm guessing. And I know you're proud of all your children. The one that we know is, of course, your son, Mike, who's the coach of the Denver Nuggets and has made them a force in the West, which is still, to me, tougher than the East, depending on what happens with the Nets, of course, if they can get it together. But tell me a little bit about your family. Any concluding words, any thoughts on the NBA today, whatever you want to wrap it up with, this is your time.
Yeah, Michael has done a magnificent job with the Nuggets. Last year, they were down 3-1 against the Utah, and they came back and won that series. And then I forget the other series, but they were down 3-1 in that series and came back and won that. And that was tremendous. And that was a reflection of his coaching. And his hard work is paying attention to the little things and getting these guys to believe that they can come back and win. And right now, he's on the mend. Murray went down with a leg injury.
Yep.
Barton is out, and Monte Morris is his backup point guard was out. He just came back, and PJ Dozier, a rookie, who was a rotation player, he was out. So, but they continued to win without those guys, and so I'm proud of that. Now they're going to play Portland, and Portland's a very good basketball team. And if he had his full roster, I think they would be competitive. And they're playing tonight at 10 o'clock, and I'm curious to see how they come out and play, because they did play the last game of the season in Portland against Portland, and I was very disappointed in their effort. They didn't compete, and I'm curious to see how they compete tonight. But I had Kara, Brendan, Kevin, uh, Michael, and my youngest daughter is Shannon. Three of them live in Colorado. My son Kevin is an orthopedic surgeon up in Chelmsford, Massachusetts,
Wow.
and my oldest daughter was worked for IBM. She was majored in my finance up in Syracuse, and she survived a lot of cuts with this IBM, and she's still working out there. And then my the youngest daughter, who has graduated from the University of Denver, has decided she finally found her passion, because she was working as in a school, which the most of the language was Spanish, but she found out that she liked counseling, so she's going into trying to get a master's in counseling as well. But they're all doing well, and I'm proud of them. And the person who really should get all the accolades and raising them is Maureen, because while I was coaching other people's kids, she was coaching our kids.
Huh, huh, huh.
And